It's Wednesday at the Morningstar Investment Conference. It's a half-day agenda, starting with the session on blockchain, followed by a session on global equity investing, then a final round of breakouts. Let's bring you up to speed on day 3.
Do I get to talk?
No. So one of the things I haven't touched on yet is financial technology and Morningstar's investment there. So joining me is Karla Paxton. Karla, what is going on right behind us with respect to Morningstar's investment in Fintech?
So this year we put together what we call the Fintech stage, and we've invited a lot of Fintech firms, from small ones with no money to ones that have been around for a few years, and we've asked them to come and do an 8-minute presentation so that the attendees can see what they're all about.
So there's over 20 Fintech firms that you have over here on the board.
Firms. We started at 7:15 on Tuesday morning, and we're going till 2:45 this afternoon.
This is great. Advisors are really asking great questions. They're learning about new Fintech solutions. A great resource right here in the exhibit hall.
Absolutely.
Terrific. Well, I think the blockchain session is about to begin, so we're going to go ahead into the main general session.
Very interested in that, yes.
All right, see you there.
All right.
So continuing on the theme of Fintech and Morningstar's investment in the community, I'm joined by Lawrence Johnson. Now, Lawrence, you were moderating the crypto blockchain, is it revolutionary or evolutionary panel this morning. I want to get your reactions on the discussion from today's session.
So it was a great session. It was called Evolution or Revolution. And the bottom line is this is not a geek fad. It is serious. It is happening, but we are still in the first inning of a long maturing process for both the technologies and the business models. So there's a lot to learn. I think we need to be patient. There are going to be ups and downs and slips. And we've seen now that the SEC finally came in, the sheriff is in town, and they're going to clean up the act because there's been a lot of bad actors, misguided plays, and I think they need to clean up and give some space for the good, wholesome, healthy applications to bubble up.
That's right. Jim Senegal provided a number of slides. There are clear benefits about decreasing middleman activity. So there are upsides to technology. It's not just a fad, and that did come out of today's presentation.
Exactly, and it's not only about costs. Okay? There's a number of basic core values relating to be able to deliver in real time the type of information, the type of transparency, the type of values that people are looking for today. Jim did a good job of making the analogy of democracy and governance, and sometimes democracies are messy, okay? And we have to learn to set the rules, and once we do that, I think we're all going to come out winners.
That's right. You had a very compelling session. You engaged your panelists in some very good questions. I got a lot of benefit out of it, and I trust the attendees did as well.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, thank you.
With the conclusion of the global equity investing session, day 3 is rapidly coming to an end. So once again, Rob Pinkerton, how would you summarize everything that has happened at this year's Morningstar Investment Conference?
Well, I'd say this year's 30th investment conference was pretty epic. You know, when we put this together, when we look for the panel speakers and the big stage speakers, we're really looking for the best minds in investing with a view for the long term. And once we figure out who those folks are, you know, we don't hold back, we don't censor them, we don't curate it in any way for a particular experience. We just want it to be authentic. And when we do that, we get a conference like we had this week, where we hit the full spectrum of the complexity of investing. I mean, we had Kevin Kelly, who went into the future and gave us this science fiction oriented view of what's going to happen to our lives. We had Daniel Kahneman give this broad, thoughtful view of just human behavior and how it impacts investing. Melody Hobson brought us up to the highest of heights in terms of just her passion and energy and the empowering effect of inclusion. And then Jeremy Grantham brought us right back down to earth with a pretty sobering and
dose of reality.
Yeah, dose of reality of what's happening with the planet, but that's what we need to do here, right? We need that a realistic view of what's in front of us and what investors are confronting. Today we had wonderful sessions on blockchain in particular, which was like social media frenzy and all kinds of interesting takes on that, and I think it was just a great week. People made great friends, connections, and we're looking forward to doing it again next year, May 8th through May 10th of 2019. We'll start the agenda planning in a couple weeks, so we'll look forward to seeing everyone there.
Yeah, all right, Rob. We had so much fun capturing all moments throughout the 3 days here in Chicago. I can't wait for 2019.
Yeah, you guys did a great job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, that's a wrap.
That is. We are done.